What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of the Bring the Juice podcast. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update video on a couple of injuries, a couple things that are talking about with some of the players. Also, again, guys, make sure if you haven't already, be sure to go check out BetQL. Obviously, we've been doing a sponsor with them recently. Make sure you guys go check that out. Links will be in the description. Also, make sure to go and check out our merch store. All you have to do is go to the About section on our YouTube channel, and then the link for the BTJ merch store will be in that link. So thank you guys so much again for the support. Thank you so much. And let's kind of talk a little bit here about some of the injuries. So on the injury front for this, not very good. Not good at all if you're an Indianapolis Colts fan. I personally am not freaking out too much about these. I think that a couple of these are more just precautionary, but let's just kind of get into it. So Darius Leonard did not practice today because of an ankle. Again, I wouldn't read too much into that. I think it's more of just precautionary. Quentin Nelson, the foot/back. Obviously, he was dealing with the back problem this last week, and he still played. Expected to be the same way. They're probably going to limit him to make sure that his back is okay. Xavier Rhodes did not practice, was doing some work off to the side. However, the hope is to get him onto the practice field at some point this week. They're going to try to hopefully get him acclimated there. And then Braden Smith's foot, we obviously really don't know right now what's going to come of that. The team said that they are still evaluating him, seeing how the week goes for him. They stated that as long as there's a way he can play, that Braden Smith will play. So we have that going for us. So we'll just have to see how the next 2 or 3 days go, and we'll see what happens there. In the limited section, Kamoko Toure was a limited participant today, returned this week, wasn't ready last week with the groin. Al-Qadim Muhammad, an ankle injury. Again, wouldn't think too much of that one. Kwity Paye with a hamstring. We know that his hamstring's been messing with him a little bit this offseason. Again, I wouldn't worry too much about it. And then the big one, Eric Fisher, was another limited participant. Again, they were asking him, how he feels about everything. He says he feels pretty darn good. Carson Wentz even, talked about, Eric Fisher and all that he's done to try to get back into the swing of things. Says that he's been seeing him work and grind to get back to where he is just 8 months after tearing his Achilles, is now potentially ready to be back week 2. So, again, good news on that front. Hopefully we see him back this week. They obviously haven't mentioned whether or not he's going to start or not. They said that they're going to leave that up to figuring out what they're going to do later on. But, again, that's the injury report here for this, you guys. Not much in the way to do with practice. I'm sure we'll get more information as that week goes along. But we're going to also have our preview video up tomorrow. Make sure you all go check that out. It's going to be fun. Another good week of NFL content. Another great week to see if the Colts have the chance to win against the Rams. We'll be another underdog, I'm sure. And, that's fine. This team deserves to be. And we think that we'll end up, hopefully, I've seen some people mention it as the Colts versus, Kansas City game from a few years ago. Who knows? Maybe the Colts do pull it out, but we're going to have a little bit more to discuss on that one. So thank you guys so much again for the support. That's the update on the injuries and everything else going forward for this week. Let us know what you guys think. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, go Colts.